Hey everyone, I'm Natalie, the health science educator at the Discovery Center, and my pronouns are they, them, and she, her. What are your pronouns? It is Halifax Pride Week, and to many, pride is a celebration of the diversity we find in our species as human beings. But what does science have to say about diversity? Well, science tells us that diversity in living things isn't just the spice of life. It might be the reason life is able to stay, well, alive. This is because genetic diversity helps a population survive and adapt to ever-changing environments. Wait, hold up. What do I mean by genetic diversity? Well, genetics is the study of how features are passed down from parents to their offspring. These features are called genes. Not genes, but genes with a G. Genetic diversity is the amount of difference there is within the genetic makeup of a species. Generally, the more differences there are, the better off the species is. So, where do genes exist in our bodies? Genes exist inside the cells of living things, and are short sections of our good friend DNA, that beautiful double helix that is like the information manual of life. I'd say it's time for some experimentation. For this diversity exploration, we will be extracting the DNA from a pretty amazing fruit, the strawberry. Not only are strawberries in season, but they yield a ton of DNA, and they are soft and squishy, making them perfect for our experiment. If you don't have a strawberry, you could try a banana or even a kiwi.
Here's everything you'll need for your experiment. First, grab your piece of fruit. Next, you'll need some salt, and you'll also need some regular dish soap. Next, you'll need rubbing alcohol. This is highly flammable and poisonous, so make sure to get help from a parent or guardian when using it. It also needs to be kept cold for the experiment, so keep it in the freezer. You'll also need some measuring cups and spoons. I have beakers here, but you can use regular measuring cups. A stirring rod is also helpful. Next, you'll need a zip-top plastic bag. And finally, you'll need something to strain with, either a fine mesh strainer, coffee filter, or a piece of cheesecloth. Fill a cup with about 100 ml of water and add in a big squeeze of dish soap. Then add in about 1/4 teaspoon of salt and mix until the salt is completely dissolved. Next, add your small piece of fruit to the zip-top bag. Slowly pour in the extraction solution you just made. Force as much air out of the bag as you can and seal it well. Then it is time to mash thoroughly, breaking down any and all of the large pieces. Place your strainer over a container and draw the liquid out from any of the leftover solids. Use a spoon to force out all of the liquid. You should be left with a pink and bubbly solution. Transfer this liquid to a smaller container. And then you'll grab your teaspoon, and you're going to add 1 teaspoon of the chilled rubbing alcohol with a guardian's assistant. Once you've done that, you're going to want to give the container a swirl and wait a few minutes. You should see white strands coming together at the surface. That is the DNA.
That DNA that we just extracted is what tells the strawberry what color it will be, how big it can grow, and even how sweet it might taste. Similarly, our genetics give us our unique combination of eye color, height, skin color, and other features. As we've learned in this video, it's pretty clear that diversity in humans is cause for celebration, not discrimination, as these differences are what allow us to survive and thrive on this ever-changing planet we all call home. Tune into our next video to learn how DNA can play a role in shaping our identities. I can't wait to see you then.